Hi everyone. Hi Rain. So how's everyone doing? It is so hot here. It's still in the 90s. Hi Natalie. So Lori's under the weather, so we couldn't do the live together tonight to make the envelopes. Hi Geeta. So we're going to do that next Tuesday night. I don't want to make them without her. Hi Patty. So I thought what I would do is show you how to make some three-dimensional flowers from your trims and appliques and that, because I know a lot of you, even the journalers, you can mix paper and fabric, and I think a lot are buying, hi Mary, are buying more trims and that to add to their journals or even on their journal covers. When I make my journals, most of them are fabric covers, even though it's all paper inside. Hi, Clint. And I always put flowers. Flowers are like, you probably would see them in every single thing I do. Hi, Gigi. Except maybe if I was doing a, like a masculine journal, I probably wouldn't put flowers. Hi, Diana and Renee. So, yeah, so that's my plan for tonight, and I'll be using quite a few of Crafty Me Shop laces and appliques, and then I have a few from my stash that I can add. So is anybody in chat or even watching, do you have like laces and trims that, flowery ones that you don't know what to do with, or, how to use them? And I'm only in StreamYard. I took off my YouTube, so I wouldn't get any kind, hopefully I won't get any kind of echo. Hi Heidi. So I know I have a lag, and there's a lag, believe it or not, in the StreamYard chat. So this will be interesting. So how's everyone doing? Is anybody else crafting? You can craft while I'm showing you. Oh, thanks, Natalie. Yeah, I have some different appliques. These here are ones that I want to show you how you can, change them out. They're like this one and this one. But these are all trims here. These are all of these are trims. And then I also have, you don't want to forget your doilies. You're eating, Gigi, okay? I do, just never sure how to put them together. No crafting tonight. 108 here. Yeah, it was in the 90s today. I think it was 94, and it said it felt like 105, and that's pretty hot for here. At least the end, the end of June. Excuse me. I also brought some color out. I usually use neutrals, but I do have some different color trims. Hi, Kathleen. If I didn't say hi already. With my memory, I may say hi to y'all more than once. So, oh my, I think it was only 88 here in Florida. Yeah, it was hotter here than in Florida. Hi, Krista. You're just about getting your winter now over there, right? Krista is in Australia. Kathleen, the lady behind you. Oh, did I miss somebody? Diana, did I say hi to you? Hi, Diana. If I didn't. Hey, Laurel. Laurel already knows how to do all this. Oh, yes, fire is smoking hot. Oh, yeah, I saw the picture you put up that you had to use your fireplace. Hi, Diane. So, how is everybody doing? I probably asked that like 3 times. My memory's so bad. Maybe I should just get into showing you how I do it anyway. I have my hot glue gun on. Hopefully I remember. I gave myself a note. Look, heat gun is on, and it's right beside it because I'm so afraid that I'm going to forget to shut it off. And then I'll be lying in bed and hi, Joanne. And I'll be lying in bed at like 2 in the morning, wake up and, oh no, I've got to turn off my glue gun. Hi, Nola. How are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. It's been a long time. Nola's in Canada. So, all right. Let me show you some of the trims. I'll show you what I'm going to be using to show you some different flowers, some different trims you can use. So here's a small flower trim here. There's this one here, and I love using this one because I have to get them out of the way anyway. Now I need to find a place where I can put them over here. Here's another flower trim. Oh, I have 2 of those. Okay. I think one's white and one might be cream. So there's this one here. And then these 2 are similar, but they're not exactly the same. They're on netting. So these here are a little more rounded, and these look more, have more like petals. So there's those. So we have those. Hi, Debbie. And then there's this trim here. This flower trim. Maybe it'd be easier. I don't know if you can see it better, but there's this flower trim. Hi, Sandy. I'll try to remember to be looking at chat more often too. There's this flower trim here that, I mean, other than, cutting off the flowers, you really don't have to do much, but I'm going to show you how to use it a little differently. I know, I love the sheer trims. And then there's these little flowers here. And then here's some color. Here's a pink flowery trim with, it's like gold and silver together. And then here's another trim that's flowers and like with stem and leaves. And I mean, I won't get to all of these tonight, but I took them all out. Okay, then there's this kind of a trim here, which I didn't get a chance to iron it, but so there's all these little flowers. You can use it as is. You could cut it down the middle and use each side, or you can cut them out individually. No, she's not, Krista. We were going to go on tonight, and she's not feeling well. And so we're going to, we postponed it till next Tuesday night, or we'd be on together right now. Okay, here's another trim that's a flower trim. I wanted to make different size ones too, so you could see, because a lot of times you might want to use larger. Here's larger flowers. I cut some pieces because I won't use that much of them. And this one here, now I'm not even sure if this is supposed to be a flower, but it makes a good base for one. Most of this is from Crafty Me Shop Debbie on Facebook. All right, here's another. Now here's some color. So I had a couple that I had already cut out, but I wanted to show you that it's actually a trim or a lace, whatever, however you want to call it. So there's those. Let me get these out of the way. Let's see, what else do I have? So here's a leaf trim that you can add to the bottom of your flowers. Here's an embroidered trim, and it's the bottom, but you can cut some of the flowers individually. Diana had eye surgery. I hope you feel better. Here's a couple of flower appliques. And I want to show you how you can use these differently than, how they come to you, like these. How do you get to Crafty Me Shop? I am friends, like her page, but don't know how to shop. Okay. And I forgot to put a link in the description box, but I'll put it after the live. I'll put a link in the description box so you could go back and get it. And you just have to answer a couple of questions. You can join, and there's a sale every Friday night. And Esme has lots of different trims, appliques, laces, bling, all that stuff. And it's always different every Friday. You'll see different things. And I mean, some she'll bring back, especially if they're, really popular and she can get more of it, she'll bring them back. And they're usually, lately they've been picture sales, but she's going to do live sales every once in a while. Here's a different trim, and this is blue, but you see the flowers in there. Let's see what else. Okay, so these little flower trims I took out, because these you can use as flower centers if you don't always want to use them as is. So I make, and these the little like daisies, these little 3-dimensionals, these would make good flower centers. So I brought some of those out. And then here's another flower trim. And some of these have been around a while. So here's just an applique that you can turn into a flower. What else? I cut up a applique. Here's some of the pieces, and there's still more. This was a larger applique, and I cut individual pieces, and I'll show you how to use those differently also. So there's those. Here's a large applique, which I don't think you're going to use the whole thing as is. I never use my appliques as is. I always cut them and reposition them so that they're different. But you see the large flowers here, they can be bases also. And then you add these pieces in to make like a cluster if you're working on a, a fabric book cover. Let's see. And then there's doilies. You don't want to forget the doilies. So I brought out a couple of these. These are different. They've got like some kind of plastic ring in there that someone crocheted around. And then here's a doily, and here's the one that I cut out. But you can make these into flowers too, and I'll show you how. And then these are tatted doilies, little tatted doilies, and you can use those. And then you don't want to forget the connectors. These here, these are connectors that, if you buy a doily tablecloth, these are what connect all the larger doilies together. This is one type. I call them spiders, because to me they look like spiders. Let's see. Oh, I forget about the chat. Sorry, while I was watching that. Let me go back. Hi, Judy. Sorry, I forget the chat when I'm by myself. Is it Hague or Hege? I don't want to say your name wrong, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Welcome. You're from Norway. Gita's from Sweden. But someone comes in once in a while, and they're from Norway. Natalie Olsen's from Norway, but I'm not sure if we'll see her tonight. Okay, and these are little connectors also. We have those. And then I have a whole bag of them. These are different ones. I'll just show you really quick, because all as you've really seen are the ones I call spider ones and the little flower ones. But some of these can be used in your flowers also. See, these are mainly, not all, but mainly connectors. I must have added a few things. That doesn't belong in there. But see, these are connectors. There's all different kinds. So, not sure if I'll get to those, but those you want to keep. And let's see. Oh, excuse me. You might have someone sent me these. I'm not sure. I know quite a while ago Krista sent me some doilies, but I'm not sure if these are hers, because I can't keep everybody's things separate, so they kind of get all put together. Okay, these are from curtains. Okay, this is a connector. And those ones I called spiders, there's two. I just glued two together, and this one glued two together and put a little bling in the center and used those as a flower. So, okay, so anyways, that's a show and tell. So we get those. Let's see. Hi, Beth. And Lori, is Lori in here? I just saw hi, Lori. Did I miss Lori? I did miss Lori. Oh, okay, another Lori, okay. And Rosebud. Want to see how you use the spider connectors. Okay, so, right? Yeah, Diane. Okay, so, what did I just do with them? Oh, Yeah, see, now these are thicker. You can, the ones I showed you are thinner, but these are thicker. But you can do all kinds of things with these. I just thought they made, I'm trying to think, there was a flower that, I mean, it's really an abstract, but I just can't remember what the flower was. And not a, no, not a chrysanthemum, but I won't be able to think of it. But anyways, they, when you're making flower clusters, they're good. Let me just grab two things quick. Or one thing. All right, so if you saw my last video of my fabric book, this is a three-dimensional flower that I used some of these different trims with. And then here's those leaves I showed you. And then I used a flower, you know, a blink center, and then these little hanging thingies. So there's a flower, and then again here and here, like there's flowers on every page. But these are all, you know, using different trims, and some of them using them in like a different way, like that. There's, and I did bring out this trim here, which is these leaves here. And you can see where I cut it out, because I'm not sure. I may use the part that's still left there, but that's that there. So anyway, all right, let's get down to making some flowers. Let's see. What do I want to start with? All right, I'll start with what's close. All right, so let's start with this as the base flower. You just want to cut off anything that doesn't look like it belongs on the flower. Oh, thank you, Mary. Okay, and then this little bit here. Okay, so there's the base of the flower. And you can even put a doily underneath too. I mean, these, I didn't think to bring out any larger ones. These are really like too small, but you know, just to add as like some dimension. But let's start off with this. So we've got this, and actually I think I want to use two of these. So let's cut one more. And then maybe I can put them somewhere. Once I use them, I won't use them again. Yeah, a lot of the doily tablecloths and runners and that have the spider connectors. Hi, Deb Hendrick. All right, my glue gun is on. I usually use my hot glue. All right. So let's put this one on the bottom because I kind of took the edging of that one off. So you want to just, when you want to off center them if you can, like that. And it doesn't take a lot of glue. I put it on the fibers in the middle, and that way they'll adhere a little better. So let's, and then I'll show you another trick. I show it all the time, but if you're new and you haven't seen it before, then it's something you can use when you're making your flowers. Okay, so there's one. Now let's see what I want to put with it. All right, I really love this one with the petals. So let's use this one. And again, you just want to take off anything that connects it to the rest of the trim. All right, and then we'll offset it again. I may use that again though, so I'm not going to put that very far. All right, so again, just on the center, a little bit of hot glue. But I always press down and really hard to get that hot glue to adhere into the fibers. Spider hunting, I hate them because they make me scream. I know. If you can think of another, hi Rita, if you can think of another name for them. But when I looked at them, the first thing I thought of was spiders. Okay, so there's that, and then let's see, let's do something. You know what, let's all right, let's take one of these, and I did bring some bling out too to use in the flower centers, but let's take this little, I don't know if it's going to show, but this is actually pink, and it's another trim that's held on by ribbon, but I'm just going to cut off a little bit of the excess ribbon so you don't see it. And then we're going to put this in the middle. Okay, and there you have one flower. So you have one, two, you have three layers here. So there's one flower. No, she's, hi Victoria. Maggie was Lori. No, she's not feeling well at all. So she's probably resting. All right, so let me put that there. Let me just catch up on. Thanks, Laurel. Thanks, Joanne and Natalie. Okay. All right, let's do another one. Let me see. All right, just for something different, let me show you like this one, because it's square, but I'm going to leave it like that. Let me just, and I like all the little trims, pieces in there, so I'm just cutting around, and I keep these too, because this is good for when you want to go around an image. I just cut the corners off and straighten it out, and I might put it around an image. Let me just get that off. And I'm not fast because of my fingers, so You'll kind of have to bear with me when I'm doing some cutting. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, these here, like, okay, you can use these to go around. You just like cut the corner, and then that I've used them that way before on a fabric journal. All right, so this one where they're square, I'm going to do it like this. We're gonna offset like that. Put some glue in there. Where's my... Hi, Kim. What is... Oh, nice, Rita. Okay, so by using the tip here, and if this wasn't as wide as it was, I would use my glue gun, and I'll show you on one of those. But by doing that, and just when you're getting the glue in the fibers, you can actually make it dimensional, see? By doing that. That's why I only put the glue in the middle, because that helps make your flowers more dimensional. So let's see, what else can we put in here? We could actually maybe, let me see. We could use one of these. And we could put that in there for the center. Yeah, it goes this way. And still, if you just put it in the middle, because that's really the only place you need it. And now see, I'm going to use the glue gun just to show you how deep you can get that dimension. Hey, Julia. So, see how deep that... See how deep that goes? And then, let's see what I have for a flower center. I don't think we need a large one, so let's put a rhinestone in there. Okay, so there's another type of flower. Oh, thank you, Julia. Thanks, Heidi. So there's another one. All right, I'm trying to show you different ones. Let's see. All right, let's take one of these appliques. All right, so these are already flowers, right? But I'm going to change them a little bit. So let's cut one out. And I should tell you, you always want to look in the back to make sure that when you're cutting, see how the sequins on this are hand sewed. So if the thread continued to the next one, you'd have to glue it down to make sure when you cut. Otherwise, you're going to lose those sequins. Thanks, Krista. All right, I want to cut this off. I don't like this. I don't want that. Well, not that I don't like it, I just don't want it on there. All right. So So you could leave the leaves on there, but I'm going to cut them off. Okay, and I'm going to leave that there. I'll cut this leaf off. And we don't need that one. All right. Now, if you can see, there's sequins and there's little tiny seed beads. Now you could leave those on there for a flower center, but I'm going to cut them off because I want to show you something else. And I'm not a huge fan of sequins. I don't know why. No hot date with cord. She wasn't fibbing. I think she might have caught a virus from family, a little virus. All right, now you could even separate these two if you wanted to, but there's no point in doing that. All right, so there's one flower. Now this is going to be too big, but you could actually add that, but I don't like that. So I want to do something else, but now that I've done this, I'm not sure. Well, what you could do is you could cut this out, put it on top, and turn it into another flower. But I mean, that's easy. I'm trying to show you some things I guess outside of the box maybe, but I don't know if. Okay, here's a connector. So this could go, actually, that's not bad. That could go on there. All right, why not? Let's put this on there. I wasn't thinking of how dark the applique was though, because I didn't bring out a lot of color, but where it has the lighter threads in there, maybe we can get away with it. All right, so here we go again with the dimension. And then let's see what I have. I want to use something different than a rhinestone. Oh, you could actually use one of these in there. All right, yep, that goes. So let's just put this in here. My flowers are inside my box, Maggie. Okay, so there's another one. And depending on what your cover, or if you're making a fabric book, what your colors are on your page, a lot of times, looking at it right now, that might look, okay, that's too light versus the dark. But if your page has these colors in it, then you're going to see that, hi, Leanie, you're going to see that it works. So that's why I'm going to leave that. And it may not look exactly right like that, but like I said, it just depends on what colors, if you're going around an image, what color your image is. All right, let's see, what else can we do here? Just looking at my trims. All right, let's make one. I have these already cut out, so let's do this. So you remember this is from this lace here. All right, so I won't need that one anymore. All right, so let's, you just want to offset the petals. Again, just glue in the middle. Okay, and let's see. You wouldn't be able to see. No, I would put these two together because, see, it has this color in there too, but the flower's not big enough. You would barely be able to see any of the lavender, so we'll save that for something else. Pink is, does pink go well with it? That's too big though, but let me see, do I have a smaller one? Nope. Okay, here's another, this isn't a connector, this is a doily. Or we could use one of the tatted ones. Nope, that's going to hide too much. So again, you know, it depends on what colors your page are. You could do that, but I don't think I want to do that either. Let's see. Well, let's try, just for the heck of it, let's see what this would look like with a connector on there. I'm gonna go for it now. It could be look really good, or it could be one of those, oh no, it doesn't look right at all. All right, so I'm gonna go, I want the connector to be more dimensional. And see, that went right through the hole in the middle of the connector. And let's see, this is a quick and easy one. Well, they're all really easy, but it's a quick one. So let's see, how does this look? No, that's gonna get lost. All right, let's go for another rhinestone. Thanks, Leanie. Okay. And I'm going to do a little giveaway at the end, just so you know. Thanks, Joanne. All right, so there. And I like using the rhinestones because it gives it that little bling. Oh, let me cut that little bit off there. Okay. So it's just different. All right. Now, let's try using one of the crocheted doilies. Let's see what we can do. We can do anything with this. I don't know if I have any other colors though that I don't know if I'll even end up using this trim. It's a little on the hard side to use. Let's try and may go back to this. No. All right, I'm giving up on the doily for now because I'm not sure what to do with that. All right. Let's try one of the blue. So this is another trim that, you know, you could use it as it is. I'm trying to add some color. I'm so used to using creams and beiges and whites, but that's really what I like using most of the time. So you just trim around the petals. You guys are so quiet tonight. It's weird not having Lori here, isn't it? All right. Now, this is really sheer, so I don't think it's really gonna work as a base. That's, nope. Let's cut this applique. I think this blue is too different. That's not gonna, yeah, that's not gonna go. Let's have the blue and white. We have that there. It's funny how when you're crafting, when you're working on, like when I'm working on a fabric journal cover, I know exactly what I'm doing. But when you're trying to do this like live or whatever, it's a little intimidating. So, all right, let's put that in the middle. And I forgot to glue did I glue this one down? No, I didn't. So I'm going to put a little of that in the middle. And that's why I'm using the glass mat. All right, I mean, you could probably even go further, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to leave that as is. And like when you're making a page, for instance, and you want to do a flower cluster, these don't exactly go because I don't think pink and blue, you know, you think of babies, but I don't think of them like going together really well, the colors. This is just to kind of show you, you know, you make your cluster and you can use all different ones and different sizes. So there's that one. Let's make a little small one. These I call filler flowers. And those are the ones that I put in between like the larger flowers. So these are quick and most of them are quick and simple. None of them are hard or complicated. It's just your, you know, using your imagination for what could be even sometimes just perceived as a flower. So here's a small one. Where's my other small ones? I had another, oh, here it is, right in front of me. Could do these with, oh, with her eyes closed? Yeah, with a hot glue gun, that'd be a little scary. Let's see, now I probably didn't bring out anything large enough because that doesn't really, like, to me that looks like a daisy. Well, I guess that could work. This looks like a daisy to me. All right, let's put these together. Because that kind of works. And then we can add this one. Okay, actually I have two here, so I could, yeah, I could make this a little fuller, which would probably work better. I just want to try to offset the petals a little bit. There you go. Okay. Just okay. And then let's see if I get something different besides just a regular rhinestone. Then we have this little, we'll keep it all like creamy white. Oh, thanks, Laurel. Okay, Julia, thanks for coming and hanging out. Hi, Rondalee. All right, so there's another one. So there you go. They're just fun. They're fun to make, and they look nice on, on your pages. Let's make a larger flower. So let's try using this as the base. All right, so we have that as a base. You could even like add that if you wanted something bigger, but I'm going to leave that as is. Maybe I'll try using one of these, the rounder ones. And these I would use like at least 2 or 3 because it's just netting in between the stitching. So let's see, let's do another one. And I think so far all I've used is Crafty Me Shop, which is okay. All right, so we'll use a couple of those. All right, let's just glue them down. Cleaning up the dinner dishes. Well, that's no fun. Alright, so we're going to offset the petals. Try to bring it. If you twist too, sometimes you can get more dimension out of them also. Like that. So we have 2 of those in there, but I also like moved the offset of the petals, didn't I? Let's see, what else can I use? Oh, I haven't used one of these yet. All right, let's use one of these. This is like one of my favorite. First though, let me see something. Let's use one of these too. Oh, it goes this way, okay. And then sometimes I don't put it like right in the middle. I might offset it a little bit, and I'll show you. So we're gonna offset. See this, the middle here, I'm pushing over to the side a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to use one of these on the top, I think. Let's see how, I'll see how it goes first though before I glue it down, before I commit to it. And then you want to make sure you have the right side up, which I do. All right, so, and this one, I'm going to offset it the other way. I'm just trying to get more, what looks like more layers. Let's put it that way. It looks like more layers. Laurel, I've already forgotten. What did I, who could do what? Okay, so I haven't put a flower center in it yet, but look at, there's, oh, glue. A little bit of glue, and there's a little bit of netting there. I want to, so there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 layers on this one. All right, this one, let's see. This might be a little too big for it. Yeah, that's a little too big. Trying to see something different. All right, let's try this one. That's a little different. But it's still bling, which anybody that knows me knows I love my bling. Okay. I just want to press it in there really good. Okay. All right. So there's another one. And you can just kind of, you know, once you get it like on your fabric page or whatever, you just fluff it up a little bit. And then you get your layers back, your dimension back. Thank you, Krista. Thanks, Judy. Hi, Zandra. Or is it Zandra? Depending on accent. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flowers in an hour. Well, that's not too bad. Not for me anyways. Lori would probably have 20 done by now, right? All right, I did want to try making a smaller one though. Let's try it. Here's a crocheted piece. Let me see. And I mean, okay, let's do this. This is like super easy, these. When you do these little ones that I call fillers, I mean, it doesn't take much. All right, so because there's such a large hole in the middle of this, I'm going to go around here and then put it on. Oh, take care, Krista. It's during the day for her. I think it's like late morning, maybe. Thanks, Heidi. Okay. And then this one we can put a little flower with a rhinestone in the middle of it, right there. And these little flowers, wait a minute, let me, just so I don't get distracted with the hot glue. Okay, so with these little flowers, and I call them filler flowers, all right, so if you were doing a cluster, then these I would like put behind like that. And you can put as many as you want, but that's what I call filler flowers, because they're small and they're quick and easy to make, but then you can use like 2 or 3 of them in a cluster. You know, just pretending that's a cluster of flowers. So there's that tiny one. All right, what else? I'm looking to see what I brought out. Oh, I did bring this out, didn't I? Let's see. This would be easier to do if I was showing you a whole page, but let's see if I can do something here with it. All right, first let's cut out the flower. And lady, if you're still here, I hope you're taking notes, because you're going to be doing this someday soon. All right, so here's a flower base, and that's really pretty. Now, and these, let me cut this one out, because let's see where that goes. All right, so I guess what I would do is I can show you how to get the most out of your appliques too. So this, I have to leave that stem on. Okay, so there's another flower. So you can use these in between. Let's see how that works. I like using this one. So that can go behind there, and then you have your little ones, just depending on how your page looks. You want to see some of the leaves. So actually that probably works a little better. And then maybe you want to follow the curve of the leaf like that on a page. So something like that. Not these colors necessarily. Hi, Sandy. Did I say hi to you? Where do you get the beautiful lace to make these? These are Crafty Me Shop on Facebook. And you have to belong to the group in order to buy. And I forgot to put the link in the description box, but I will do that after the live for anybody that wants to go over and join. You just have to answer a couple of questions. And there's a sale usually every Friday night. Oh, sorry, that's Brady. Every Friday night. And there's always new things. She always brings out new stuff. And some things that she brings back because they were really popular. And most of the time it's a photo sale, so you don't have to necessarily be there, but if she's got limited quantities, you want to be there because they sell out fast. And then sometimes she goes live on Facebook and will do a sale like that. So there's another like little cluster. This is a fun one. I'm trying to see what else. Like there's a larger one. Now see, I like 3, so I would possibly put another one in there, but might as well cut this. See how that goes. And sorry if I'm not in frame. Okay. And then, you know, this could go like this. So, I mean, this, and then you have an image here, maybe. And I don't have any of those, but I mean, you can just kind of see that it makes, you know, a really nice cluster. So these I will keep separately for maybe a future journal cover. What time is it? So, oh, I've only been on for a little over an hour. Wow, it feels longer than that. Especially when you're just like doing one thing. You're trying to get one thing done. All right, so we don't need the rest of that applique right now. So let's see what I can put together with this. All right, now this, like when I first showed this trim, you could just cut one of these out, okay, and that's perfectly fine. But you can also, now see, the pearls are, what do you call that? This is metal, like riveted in, okay? But there's a way around that. So I'm going to, my accent, I'm going to cut the leaves off because I'm just making a flower. Okay, and then, because you can't cut through those, that's for sure, but you can cut your way, just make a slit, and I just want to cut around that front flower, the top flower, just to take that off. We could. Okay, so then this is what we have left. And that's going to cover up too much. All right, so let's put that aside for a minute. So I'll use this. Let's see. Oops, sorry. I keep forgetting about the glass. All right, what else do I have here? All right, so I have this flower trim. Let's cut one of these out, see if I use them. And somebody's coming in the house, so Brady has to bark, even though he just saw them probably 10 minutes ago. It's like, pay attention to me. Okay, so here's another flower. So that could go in the middle. And then you could just put that one on top, just so you know you can have layers, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to use that there. Or you could put this on top, and that would look really pretty. but that's a little flower, even though I already showed you. Let's see. I want to use more of these. Love these little netted flowers. Realize hard liquor is made from wheat. Oh. Yeah, one of my granddaughter's friends has that, and I know she finds it hard to find things that she can actually eat, because so many things have wheat in them. All right, so because this has such a large, I cut such a large hole, I'm actually going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to go around the edges quick with the glue. And then just kind of position it where I think it would. Yep, that's good. Okay. Do you ever color your flowers? No. I mean, sometimes I'll avocado dye like a long piece of trim like this, so I guess I shouldn't say no. I never do, but I normally don't, because I just like using the neutral colors. And you can basically add color to them by with another layer. Okay. So again, I want to offset. Let's see. So I'm just going to put a little right there on that side. Anybody bored yet? All right, and I think I want to add one more of these. Oh, good night, Leanie. Okay. And I'm going to offset that one too, just to kind of balance it out a little bit, but keeping the layers. We're supposed to start getting rain sometime tomorrow afternoon. It's supposed to rain for 4 days in a row. We do need the rain though, so I'm not going to complain. My hands will complain. My bones will complain, but we really need the rain. Okay. Oh, I already had one cut. That's okay. I think 3 would be too many. Although I don't know. Let's, there's such a thing as sometimes more is more. So let's just go with that. I had it cut out. So let's. Hi, Kathy. So is anyone else getting bad weather, stormy weather? We're supposed to get hurricanes this year too. Alright, this is gonna call for a little piece of bling. Let's see what I got. Alright, this one might be too big. Yeah, that's too big. So I think this one's a little bit bigger than the other ones I used. Not by much though. Alright, so there's another one. So maybe doing it this way, you can kind of see more of like when you're trying to like make a little garden or something, and you put the fillers in like that. Yeah, you can go crazy. Alright, I still haven't done anything with this, have I? I don't know if I want to do anything with that. Let's see. I can show you too how to cut your appliques. Wait a minute. I brought this out. This is lavender, and I know you can't tell that's lavender. But I mean, on a page, something like that would look really pretty too. Like that. That's all it takes. All right, let's do it, because I can't think of anything else to do with this one particular flower. Hey, Patty Lang. Columbus. Okay, I asked a question and I haven't even looked at chat. Hold on a second. Let me catch up. It's hot where Gigi is. Okay, whoa. When did Patty come in? Oh my gosh. This afternoon. Rain this afternoon. Okay. Hey, Patty. Everybody's saying hi to Patty. In a few days, it's on its way. Okay. Rain for 3 days in Kansas. Dark and rolling thunder all afternoon, but no rain yet. Very humid. Ooh, that's Tennessee. That's Beth. Yeah, all the white ones, any of them could be like on a wedding page, Joanne. That's for sure. Let's see. Southeast Kansas. Hi, Donna. Not feeling any worse. Well, that's good. Columbus. Glutton for punishment. Yes, you are. But you might as well get it all done now. And Julia's back. Welcome back, Julia. Years, Electric Warehouse, Disco Dance. Whoa, Sandy. Finally got some sun. Okay, Julia's in Alaska. Okay, now I'm caught up, I think. Okay. So, I mean, this is like a really simple one. It's not really making it into another flower, but it's a cluster that, you can add to your page. So put that there. Now let's see. What else do we have? All right, hold on one second. I need a drink of water. lot of this. Okay, so like these, you can just make, I'm gonna cut off 3. You don't have to necessarily make a different flower out of it. Although you could. I steamed iron these too, but maybe I didn't do a good enough job. So let me just cut these 3 out quickly. This is the boring part for you, or I'm fumbling trying to cut it up. There's another one. Hi, Christina. Let's see, there's a couple more spots to take out. I'm just trying to slow it down a little because I'm going to run out of ideas pretty soon. Okay, there's that, that, and that. All right, let's put that over there. All right, let's put this one on the bottom. And then we'll just offset there. Remember, you just want to add the glue to the middle. You don't need to add it anywhere else until you're ready to put it on a page. Lori isn't feeling well, Donna. She, I think, is probably in bed. Okay, and then offset it again. A little glue in the middle. Press to make it dimensional. Maybe this might work better. I don't want to twist it too much because then the petals will move. Okay, and let's see, let's add a little color to this one. Let's add a little, we'll add a little purple. What are you just saying, Patty? What's she sharing with you, Joanne? Sharing with me. I keep forgetting to look at chat. Hi, Lorna. You're melting there? Yeah, well, it's 90. It was 90 degrees here today. Felt like 105, it said, so. You're just used to the extreme cold. All right, Christina, what are you going to do with that book you posted about Worthington's annual? Oh, that's what she's sharing with you, Patty. Okay, now I get it. Just saying. .98 here. Okay, now it's 81 here right now. And it's dark out because it's 9 o'clock. Um, the silicone spatulas, yes. Hi, Jean. I know you're not used to them. That's what you're used to it being cold even in the summertime, right? 100 where Gigi is, and she's in Sweden. No, wait a minute, Gigi. Where are you, Gigi? I was thinking of Gita. You must be like California or something. All right, so that's a really simple one. But I like to make a bunch of these and then add them as like a, if it's a large enough page, you can, add, say, 3 of them in a row and then some filler ones in between. Had heat stroke yesterday, eating 1,000,000 popsicles today. Thank you, Jean. I can't tell you last time I had a popsicle. It sounds good right now, though. Let me take that little piece off. All right, so let's see if I can think of anything else. Are you guys getting, bored, or should I keep going, or what? What should I do here? I wanted to use one of these tatted ones. Let's see. That's not big enough. Keep going, okay? I don't think that would go on. Nope, that wouldn't go there. All right, I'll have to come back to it. I can't really think of what to do with mix with that one either. Let's see, what did I do with the? Yeah, let's make a connector one. We'll use some of the white. These are much thinner. Look at the difference. Cup of frozen fruit sounds good. It does sound good. I didn't have dinner. I wasn't hungry. Too hot. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did have a half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich earlier. Okay, so let's put 3 of those together. And this is another filler flower. Let's see, it goes this way, I think. Yeah. Let's put this one on top of it, though. And then, no, that does look a little bigger. So let's do it that way. Wow, Lorna, that is hot. Yeah, we're supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow in the 90s. Tomorrow, late afternoon. And then you just play around with it until it kind of looks like a flower. And you could just put a flower center in there, but I might see what I take that off. I just want to use this like as a base. You're not going to really see it, but it doesn't matter. Just going to give it some more substance. Oh, good night, Zandra. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so I'm just going to use that as the base. And let's see. Let's make this a blue one. Put some blue in the middle. Okay, so there's another little one. I would probably call this a filler flower too. Let's see. Did I try this with that? I'm really getting stumped using the tatted piece. Maybe that would work. I'm just cutting the edging off. I probably was out of frame. Let's see how this works. I don't really. No, that doesn't go. But one of these, this color. No. My gosh, no. Let me see. What do I have in my trim? Oh, good night, Heidi. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe use yellow. I never use yellow. Let's try this. Because I wanted to try to show you a bunch of different trims. I didn't want to focus on just a few. All right, so I'm going to go around the hole again because that's kind of wide too. And push that through a little bit. Then you'll be able to see more of the tatted part. And I want to just take a little bit of the green off. We don't need all that. I'll put that in the middle. So it's fun to use these trims too. Yep, that's the right side. So I'll put that one in the middle. My CC called to let me know that was enough. Bought my new appliances for my remodel. Nice. Okay, so you don't always have to use bling or, acrylic flower centers. You can use other flowers too. So that's just another simple one. Let's see. I want to come back to the doily too, but not sure. Oh, that would work, wouldn't it? All right, so here, here's a piece of an applique, and there is some hand sewing. And what I want to do is I want to cut out this part and this part here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue in between here. Now I don't see any thread, but I don't want to take a chance. There's thread right here, so I'm not sure where it ends. So I'm going to put a little hot glue there, and you don't need a lot, just enough to glue down the thread. Okay, this one's clear. I think, is it clear? Yeah, that one's clear. But I want to take this off, this here. So again, oh, here's some thread there. So I know if I don't put some glue in between these two flowers, I'm going to lose the pearls. So you just want to add the hot glue. Only takes a second to cool down. All right, and then I probably glued down the petal, but that's okay. You can take it up a little bit, like that. All right, and I'm going to cut the knitting in between, because there's no thread there. And I'm going to cut under where I glued, right there. So that saves the seed bead and the pearl for this. I'm going to keep that because I can use it on something else. And then I'm going to cut more of the knitting on this side. And then because I glued this, I don't have to worry about anything coming off. Going to cut right across there because I can see from the other side where my glue is. Okay, so there. So now I have another piece to use somewhere else also. And I don't know if I'm going to keep these either, the leaves with the pearls, but I'm going to cut the netting in between. I like to get as close as I can too. There we go. Okay, so let's see if I want to keep this. And oh, there's another piece I didn't see. I want to get rid of that because you can see it there. And I like pink and purple together. I really do. So I think I'm going to leave that on there. I think it just would look too plain without the leaves. Gives it a little bit of interest. And these are good for like when you're doing the corner of your book, like the corner here, like putting that there and letting the leaves just hang down like that. So let's glue this puppy down. Hi Margaret, welcome. The spider flowers? I know, I only did one and it was so, where is it? It's so easy. Oh, right here. I just took two of them and one on top of the other, put a little acrylic with the rhinestone flower. And this flower, I just use this as a base, something to, glue onto, but you can't really see it. But yeah, that's the spider. All right, so I'm going to leave that the way it is. And I know sometimes, you know, like I said, just like something like this may not look, you know, that, I don't know what the word I want to use for it. Not impressive, but I don't know. But when you put them together with other flowers, that's when you start seeing, hi, Penny. That's when you start seeing the difference, okay? Let me just see. I just thought. All right, let's do this. I'm going to, let me get my other fabric scissors, my larger ones, or I'll be here all night doing this one. Just till I get it cut off the, okay. I don't like using those scissors because they're so big, but they're my only fabric scissors besides my my metal ones, and even though they're fabric scissors, I won't use them. It's like those are a pair of scissors I hoard. They're just sitting on a shelf. And Patty knows because she has a pair. Alright, so I'm just cutting around the edging of the, because it's not really part of the flower, it's just the edging of the lace trim. So I want to take that off. Hanging by one thread, and it still is there. All right, now I want to get closer to the actual flower, so let's cut some of the netting. I like using the little Timmy scissors because you can get really close without cutting into it. Just going to go around, whoops, make sure I went around the whole flower. Oh, sorry. Buy trim from. Yep, Crafty Me Shop on Facebook. And as I said, I'm only in StreamYard, so I can't put the link in right now. So I'll put it in after. I'll put it in the description box after the live. So I was thinking maybe. Yeah, see, no, I like that. So let's just put a little, add a little bit more than just, it's going to stay in the middle, but just a little bit more than when I'm just adding a layer. And let's put that in there. It's going to stick to the glass mat, but that's okay. Get those layers in there. Let's get that off. Oh, thanks, Lorna. See, I don't see anybody in blue and I keep forgetting. Thanks, Patty. I don't see any blue. All right, so there's another one. All right, almost 2 hours. Let's see. All right, let's recap. So we have the little tatted flower. We have the tiny little filler flower. We have this layered flower. And then here with the pink in the middle. And the one I just did with pink and kind of between lavender and purple, the spider flower. Here's the colored one. What I call the daisy one. And this was from a curtain. My fussy cut from a curtain. Aw, thanks, Lorna. Thanks, Laurel. There's the darker beige one, and I put the spider in the middle connector. Here's the one that was started out square. The blue and white one with the leaves. I'm not sure what does this look like? Does it look like it maybe not a daisy, right? What would it look like? I don't know. With the purple, then the multi-layered one, the larger flower, and then this one here. That would be nice as a dangle with the lavender. It's really light lavender too. I'm not surprised it doesn't show up. And then we had taken, or I had taken off the tulips from the applique here. And you can just add them like behind a spirograph picture. Oh yeah, because you can see in between, right? You're right, yep. And you could add this, you could add this to something. I'm not going to, but you could add that so it has a base. I always like to put a base. So I think maybe we could kind of wrap it up, but I do want to give a giveaway first, so we can't wrap it up just yet. Well, thank you, Margaret. That's my name too, Margaret. But no one calls me that except my two brothers. And like I said, these you can I would just cut these up. There's no hand sewing except for the sequins in the middle, so you don't have to worry. So there's a flower, there's that one, and you can leave the leaves on or you could take them off. What else did I here's the one that I had shown that I had already done. Here's the one I had taken off of that other flower. You can just leave that as it is and add it as a filler. The leaves from the other one. Oh, thanks. Thank you, everyone. Flower bundles. All right. Oops, you can't even see them all. Okay. So, yeah, that's kind of a garden, isn't it? A garden of flowers. Okay. I think I just have to reach over, and I think I can type here in my own chat. Yes, I can. It's letting me. Okay, so let me do this. Yeah, if I can get it to type. Oh, this thing is so touchy. All right. It's not give a what, it's give away. So So you want to pick a number between 1 and 50. But I have to, hold on, I have to write down a number because I don't even know where that thing on my phone is that I can even, say, pick a number between 1 and 50. So I'm going to use my pad. Get out of frame so you don't see the number I'm writing. Where's my pen? Let me think of a good number. Okay. All right, so you can see through it when I turn it over. So what I'm doing is, so you don't see it, okay? It's written on this, and I'm going to put it like that. And then I'm going to put it right there. And now I'm going to put the go in. So one number only, and the closest without going over. Whoops. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hi, Took. Thank you. Hi, Ian. Thank you. Okay, it did go in, right? Oh, yeah, there they are. Okay. So closest without going over. One number, Lorna, unless you... See, I can't see if you retracted, so... Oh, this will be fun. Did you retract your other number because somebody else had it? I think. Wait a minute. Oh, yes, you did. Okay, yeah, Diana had it first. Okay. Julia, that's the same number that Lorna just retracted because someone else has it. If you want to put in a different number. Yeah, I keep forgetting, just in StreamYard you can't see retractions. Oh, hi, Pat Grant. Yep, this is open to anybody watching also. I'll give it like another minute because I know there's a lag. When I stop seeing numbers go in for, maybe like 20 seconds, then I'll have my stop ready. Oh, thank you. Hi, Noemi. How are you? Okay, all the numbers in? I'll give it like 10 more seconds. I'm not in any super hurry. All right, I think, let me put in the stop. And I'll make sure there isn't a last minute. Okay, so here's the deal. Whoever wins And there's the number. Whoever wins will get the flowers I made. And I will add some more bits in that so you can make some of your own if you'd like. Now, if whoever wins isn't, they don't use fabric or laces or anything like that, and you really don't think you'd use these, it's okay if you would like to pass to the next person. I'm just going to put that out there. But like I said, even anyone that does paper journals, they can use fabric, laces, appliques, and all that. Even if they don't want to use them inside of the journal, they can use them on the cover if you make a fabric cover, or even if you make a hardcover. So, okay, are we ready? All right, so, oh, it's stuck. Okay, so here's the number. So that is going to, who was it? Diana. And Lorna, you were after Diana, even though you had to change your number. So, Diana, will you use these flowers and make some more if I send you some things with it? Is Diana still with us? Maybe her leg is a lot longer. Aw, thanks. Thank you, Laurel, and Took. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, how did I miss you? Went right by it. So let me, Diana. Okay. And Diana, I just need you to, Diana C. I just need you to email me your mailing address. All right, let me bring that up a little more, and I'll give you my email because I forgot. Usually I put that in my description box. And I forgot. I didn't put anything in there, I don't think. So there's my email address. So you just need to email me your address, and I'll put some other things together so that you can make some flowers. You're welcome. And I make them all the time. So, it's 9:32, so I've been on for 2 hours. I think that's enough. Oh, thank you, Joanne. So I hope, if you work with laces, trims, appliques, and all that, and you weren't sure how to use them, how to make the dimensional flowers, oh, thank you, Diana. I hope you, feel like you learned something tonight, and, think outside the box sometimes. Oh, you're welcome, Patty. I feel bad that Lori wasn't feeling well, but Next Tuesday we'll do the postcard envelopes. I'm really looking forward to doing those. Oh, you're welcome, Gigi. Thanks, Beth. So yeah, okay, well, I hate ending a live stream. I never know what to say and how to end it, so like I keep rambling like I am now. So I'm just going to say good night, and hopefully see you all Thursday night on Patty's channel. That she's feeling well enough to come back on Thursday night and hang out there, see what things she has. And I will be putting her link also in the description box, unless she'd like to put in there quick now. I hope you had fun watching, learned something. Oh, you're welcome, Margaret. So yeah, okay. See what I mean? It's just hard to say goodbye. So I'll see you hopefully on Thursday night, and then next Tuesday night with Lori. She'll be fine by then. So good night, everyone. Have a good night.